الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله لقد جاءت رسل ربنا بالحق الصلاة والسلام على رسول الله خاتم النبيين رحمة للعالمين سيدنا وطبيب قلوبنا أبي القاسم محمد
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجه
وأهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين المظلومين المنتجبين لعنة الله على أعدائهم وغوصة حقوقهم أجمعين من يومنا هذا إلى يوم الدين أما بعد فقد قال الله تبارك وتعالى في محكم كتابه ونقم كتابه وقوله الحق إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين صلوات
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجه.
Well, seeing the strength of those who are present, I thought of just turning from the main subject to try and explain to you some of those things which our mind do not normally go towards. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. This is Surah Fatiha, Surah Alhamd. And every day, for every salat, you have to read this. Without this, no salat. And you also know that Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim is a part of every surah, and there is no Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim in Surah Tawbah. That's a different issue. So, to those who follow the Maslak of Ahlul Bayt, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim is a part of the surah Juz. No. Here, when we read in Salat, Surah Alhamd, at the end, what do you say? Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Whereas the other Muslims, what do they say? Ameen. Now what's the difference? Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Malik Yawmiddin, Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in, Ihdina Siratal Mustaqim. This is where everything goes. The Muslim says, but some of our Shia Mufassir also, they say, "O Allah, show us the right path." All right, show us the right path. We are young, O Allah, show us the right path. We become youth, O Allah, show us the right path. We cross 40, O Allah, show us the right path. We pass 60, show us the right path. Searching for the right path comes death. And again we say, show us the right path. That means we left the world without knowing where the right path is. Isn't it? Show us, show us, show us, show us means leaving the world, still we don't know the right path. We have gone without having the right path. So leave alone us. The Prophet also used to say, Alhamdulillah, if the meaning of show us the right path is correct, imagine Khatam al-Nabeen, the last, the Prophet saying, Allah, show me the right path. That means he is not on the right path. He is going to wars and he says his salat, "Oh Allah, show us the right path." When he crossed 60, oh Allah, show us the right path. And on 27th or 28th of Safar, he leaves the world. And he says, show us the right path. Do you agree? Even the Prophet is leaving the world without knowing where the right path is. This is what happens when you don't have the immaculate. Immaculate means masoom, to guide. You know, recently there was in the YouTube a speech by some senior Wahhabi Ustad from Pakistan. Even now, faces like a Wahhabi, the beard sticking up like this and all that. Suddenly he became a Shia. And you know, what a nice speech he gave. He said, now I'm a Shia, and people ask me, what is the difference between the Sunnis and Shias? Speech. And this is what he says. In his old Punjabi style of Urdu, he gives a talk and says, well, Rasulullah passed away, after that only these Shias and Sunnis came up. He said, the Shias are those who stayed with the dead body of the Prophet. The Sunnis are those who went away with after the death of the Prophet to choose the leader. In brief. He is talking in Urdu. Then he comes to Ashab. He said, who says the Shias don't believe in Ashab? We believe. Who says the Shias don't believe in the wives of the Prophet? We believe. And we have very high regards. Where is Khatija? Where is Salman? Where is Abu Dhar? Salman, 10 steps of Iman. Now what is 10 steps is later. So we also believe. Now according to him, this fellow says, Ashab are those who are with the Prophet in times of danger and need. So when Rasulullah died, those who were with the body were Ashab. And those who went away from Rasulullah's body, leaving the dead body, were not Ashab. No. It's not Shia. The face and the hairs and the beard shows openly. Now from the same Pakistan, this Tahir, Dr. Tahir, in one of his speeches we heard in India, because may Allah guide him more. He says, what happened during the speech? And you know, the crowd in Pakistan, I don't know how many lakhs. On one side, the ladies in hijab, and on the other side, the bearded fellows and all that mixed. He said, what happens if the ashab do not say the salats? Suddenly he closes the book. You know, he always refers to books when he talks. Closes the book. And he says, what happens? Oh Allah, listening to what he's going to say. What happens, he said, if the ashab of Rasulullah do not say salat? Pin drop silence, no answer. He says, what happens if you don't say salat? What happens when I don't say salat? You become kafir. If you don't bow down to Allah, you become kafir. So he said, if the ashab do not say the salat, they become kafir. All are pausing, thinking, what? But argument is correct. Now he turns and says, he refers to Imam Ali as Sher Khuda, that means the Lion of Allah. What happens if Sher Khuda, the Lion of Allah, Hazrat Ali Karamallahu Wajhu, if he does not say salat? Now all are happy thinking he will say also the same words. He went round and round talking and said, if Ali does not say the salat, then the world will take him as Allah and become Nusayri. Not us, brother, not us. This is us. In Urdu there is a saying, हक वो है जो दुश्मन के सर पर चढ़कर बोले.
नारे हैदरी
So this is it. They admit. And only we were under the impression in Musibah only we cry. When this Tahir reads, I have seen in the TV, QTV, all the ladies, they are not Shia, hardly, I don't think even one is a Shia there. Thousands and thousands weeping loudly. We can hear that in the TV. That's it. See how Allah creates. And now look, then suddenly they asked, every year they read like this only. He said, he who says Yazid will go to, Yazid is faultless, they are from Jahannam. To go to Jannat, you have to have the love of Ahlul Bayt, Hassan and Hussain and all that, all of it, and not just speech. Take the book, page, look, in front of the public. Take the book, page, so no one can question him. Now, someone asked, obviously, even the think people, they get a chance, they'll kill him. Some of them Wahhabis asked, you are a Shia. He said, no, I'm not a Shia. They said, why? I don't do matam. And these fools keep him quiet. You are not a Shia. Why? Proof. I don't do matam. So see how it gets covered up.
He's a big advocate of us.
Imam Khomeini, when he was in Paris, and after that when he came to Tehran, Ziaul Haq came, Munafiq number 1. He said, Agha, I congratulate you, this, that, on this Islami Hukumat, all that, he says. And then he said, there are two forces. One is, that time USSR was there. One is the left, one is the right. Either you join America or Russia. He became red, Khomeini. Then he had the guts to say, at least take the help of Israel, it's a small power. Who said this? Allah. Sent him away. After that, a delegation of Sunnis came because Iran had raised one slogan, neither east, neither west, Islam is the best. And he is not a Shia if he raises Sunni Shia slogans, and he is not a Sunni if he raises Sunni Shia slogans. So the delegation of Sunnis came. Now I want you to know how Ruhul Quds helps. They prepared the question and came. Imam said, sit down, talk, what is it? He said, you talk about Sunni Shia unity and all that. Okay, we welcome this. But how can we unite when there are certain differences? You go on cursing Ali there and still we unite. He said, how? He smiled. He said, ask your question. They have prepared that in a piece of paper and brought. Well, you know what the question is? What is your opinion about Khalifah Awwal, Khalifah Duvum, Khalifah Subum? Prepared, written questions. Now, this is the child's play for any Shia. And you know what he said? Suppose we were there, what would we say? To some of us, we are caught. If we say good, Fatima Zahra is watching. If we say bad, they are watching. But look at Ruhul Quds. Always remember, my friends, always remember, when we are arguing, even a boy, small boy, against the enemies of Ahlul Bayt, if he or she is caught, at that time, Wilayah says, Allah puts it into the mind of that even small boy. With the help of Ruhul Quds, ideas will come into his brain by which the opponent will get stunned. That is the living religion of Allah. So Imam smiled. You want to know my opinion about, isn't that Khalifah Awwal, Khalifah Duvum, Khalifah. He said, note, all watching. What is he going my opinion about these three is the same as the opinion of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the Prophet of Islam. Very happy these fellows. See? Aankhon pe chadar. Very happy. And these Shia fools, idiots. They are happy. Oh, now what do you say? Correct, correct. We also say the same thing. Go. That cannot, that thing, hijab doesn't go out. That is why always remember what Imam Zain al-Abidin says. All praise be to Allah, who placed our enemies as fools. And all praise be to Allah, who even till death, our lovers, our Shias, will have intellect with them. Intellect will not separate. Remember that. Maut aa gayi, like intellect will remain. That is the difference between this. And that's what Imam says. So a thing like this, our Shias are laughing. He said, what stupid fool, they can't even understand, they're happy. He said, what you say? Oh, we also say the same thing. When he says, we also say the same thing. So my friends, listen. Ehdina Siratal Mustaqim. Allah, keep us on the right path, show us the right path. Rasulullah leaving the path, leaving the world without knowing the right path. Come on. Rasulullah leaving the world without knowing the right path. Whereas we, the followers of Ahlul Bayt says, Oh Allah, keep us on the right path. Keep us on the right path. Which is the right path? An'amta alayhim. On whom you have sent down the ni'mat. What is it? An'amta. When Rasulullah said, Man kuntu mawla fahaza aliyan mawla, and came the ayat, Al-yawm akmaltu lakum dinakum wa atmamtu alaykum ni'mati. That ni'mat, Wilayah Ali ibn Abi Talib, is the greatest ni'mat.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil faraj.
And we should always pray in our salat, in every dua. If you leave everything away and only say, Oh Allah, increase the wilayat of Ali ibn Abi Talib in me and increase that azadari of Hussain in me. Enough, you have got the world, this world in your hand as in the next world in hand. Understand? If you have wilayat of Ali ibn Abi Talib in you, the world is at your feet. If you have wilayat of Ali ibn Abi Talib with you, you are not afraid of anyone. You cannot. Because wilayat is with you, Allah is with you. Allah is with you, everything is with you. When everything is with you, then you fear none. Understand? So we have to pray, Allah increase the wilayat of Ali ibn Abi Talib in us. That's it. Increase the marifat Imam Zamana. Inshallah, maybe from next time I'll start about the 12th Imam. So, this wilayat of Ali ibn Talib is in you. You become independent of everything. And when azadari, that real sense is with you, you are placed with the Imams, the blessings of Imams. What more we want? This world is with us, next world is with us. So my friends, always remember, the biggest gift of Allah to us is Wilayat Ali ibn Abi Talib. Remember that?
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil faraj.
Suppose we think, oh, becoming a Shia is the biggest gift of Allah. No, what's the use of being a Shia without the wilayat? What is the use of being a Shia without the wilayat? And if you start thinking wilayat in terms of materialism, you will end up nowhere. Man was walking. It was the lover of Ali. Mullah saw him standing near the house of a Jew. As passing by, he said, Why are you standing here for? Mullah, मैं कर्जदार हूँ. I owe some money. And this fellow is worrying me. Maulana, as he passed it by, he said, okay. Read this on that stone and then use how much you want. And that's it. He said that he went away. Now see what the Wilayah does. This man read what Imam told him. That stone became gold. When it became gold, suppose you and me were there, they call this home. And knowing that dua to convert gold, convert even a mountain to gold and try to see how to take. But look at those with Wilayah, how they are. Judge, to pay this Jew how much I required. To have my food for my wife and children, how much I require. You use that, the rest you convert back to a brick. Finished. That's it. That is the Wilayah. That means you do not depend upon anyone. You know, here I think I must make this clear. You know, all people talk, give me Isme Azam, Isme Azam, Isme Azam. You think Isme Azam is for everyone? Someone will use it to destroy the own brother. So Allah is going to do that to destroy your own brother. Someone will give it to become a hypocrite, kill your brother. No, in India we say, Hindi cheni, bye-bye. Here, stab. Like that. Don't you find that here? Everywhere. So, we can't have that. Ali does not teach us that. You're a friend till you live. You're an enemy, remain an open enemy. That's what Imam Ali says. I do not believe in those who stay in between. Gange Jamal. What did he say to those who are with him? It's better you go that side. I don't want you to be here and there. If you go there, I'll give you more respect than being here and there. Munafiq hamme nahi paaye jate. Because the love of Ali is one which removes nifaq. If it does not remove nifaq, you know, Rajab, the 30 rakat salat of Salman. Why Salman and 30 rakat? Why not others? Why not Abu Dhar and 30 rakat? Because Salman and Iman. So 10 rakats on the first, 10 rakats on the 15th, 10 rakats on the last day of Shaban. Why? This is to remove nifaq in us. This is to remove nifaq in us. You read this 10 rakat. Adham kulli ayyul kafirun and all that. So, this Isme Azam is not a joke to be played with. One fellow came, Imam Jafar Sadaf. Maula, teach me that by which I can know the future. Imam said, no, it will not help you. Maula, please Maula. He was insisting. Maula, I'm a Shia, you must teach and all that. For others to learn, he taught. Time passed, this fellow was very happy. Now he knows what is going to happen. One day, he had a chicken, hen. He found death coming towards the hen. With what Imam said. I'm going to lose this hen. So just 2-3 days before, he sold that to someone else. Took the money. How clever I am. How clever I am. I did not lose. Okay. A time passed. Some months or whatever it is. He had a cow. He saw death coming towards the cow. A few days before that, he sold the cow. How clever I am. I use this. After some time, he saw death coming towards him. No. He ran towards Imam. Maula, this is what has happened. That is why we do not teach. The first hen of yours was the sadaqah for the bigger thing, which was the cow. You thought you were clever by having this knowledge and you tried to save it. So there was nothing to save that cow. No. Then death came towards cow, and that cow was trying to save you in the form of sadaqah. You thought you were clever to get rid of the cow, and now there is nothing to save you. Go. See how dangerous it is? How dangerous this Isme Azam and all that is not for everyone. You have to lead that life. You can't have najis things, you can't eat from kufr hand, all such things, and very strict life, which is not commonly possible. That is why all that does not work with us. What works with us is the best of the best, the easiest of the easiest, that is calling your Imam Zaman to help. Understand? I am going to repeat this statement in practically every majlis from now. Imam Zaman says, Imam Zaman says, Imam Zaman says, if you do not ask me for help when you are in need of it, I will hold you responsible on the day of Qiyamah. Why you did not ask me for help? Now my friends, this I am going to repeat in all majlises so that it sticks in your head. Did Rasulullah say that? Anyone wanted help? He used to go to Rasul. Rasul used to help. Maula, Amir al-Mu'mineen, he's a mushkil kusha. Anyone needed help? Go, ask, he helps. Now we call him for help, he helps. Hassan, Hussain, Sayyida, all. But it is the speciality of this 12th Imam, who is the Imam of the times. He says, if you don't ask me, I will be hold you responsible. What more we want? Just analyze this. What more we want? If you don't ask me for help, I am going to hold you responsible. Here's our Imam who wants to help us completely. But we don't call him. So he says, I'll hold you, the Shia, responsible on the day of judgment for not calling me for help. This is the most easiest. And using Isme Azam, you calling these jinns, all that is beyond our capacity. Little mistake, you go with the jinn. Understand? You'll be ruined, finished. You call that Rajat, it hits you back. Something wrong goes, it hits you back. Either you get mentally mad. There was a mullah in Karbala, near Hazrat Abbas. When he first went there, this old fellow started talking about Nehru and politics and all that. We were wondering how this fellow knows all this. Only 10-15 minutes. Afterwards, what he spoke, God alone knows, no one could understand nonsense about. He asked those others in Karbala, who is this fellow? They said, this fellow is off the track. I said, how? He did the amal of Kashful Qubur. Kash means to open up. Open up what? Qubur, graves, and talk to the dead. And this person, you know whose grave he wanted to open up? Hazrat Abbas. Mentally out. So, all these things are not for us. Allah knows how much to give you. Allah knows how much to give me. Allah knows how much awakening you should have, how much awakening each one of us should have. Best is leave it to Him, because He will do that only which is good for us. He will not do that which is bad for us, provided your iman is such. Understand? So, it's no use. For example, someone wants to cheat you, or someone wants to remove you from your post. Stupid. Why? If Allah wants to keep you on that post, who can remove you? Can anyone remove you? Dua yastashir. Read. For any hajat, 3 times you read. This is dua from Imam Ali. Saif Alawiya also has this book, dua, 3 times. When Allah wants to give, no one can stop. When Allah does not want to give, no one can give. So it's no use going behind something which is nothing. And that is what the world is going towards. So my friends, my brothers, my sisters in Iman, only easiest way of getting complete unconditional success is Call Imam Zaman for everything, for big, small, everything. That is the most easiest when there is no raja, nothing to hit you back. That's the most easiest because you may not read 100 times, 1,000 times. Everything is 40 days and so many thousand times, same place. One place you have to fix. One time you have to fix. 40 days you sit. One day out, you are also out. But this Imam, wherever you are, you call. There you are, he is there. Understand? Now with this brief introduction, let's proceed further. This, you see, what a religion and what Imams we have got. 21st Ramadan, the Shahadat of Imam Ali. Now listen. At that time when he passed away, or at that time when he was hit on the head with the Indonesian sword, even now, even then, everyone they are calling Ya Ali help, isn't it? On 21st of Ramadan, we don't call him for help. And Imam is dying, but at the same time you are calling him help. That is our Imam. And that is, life and death of a Masoom is the same. Only thing is when the so-called word death is used because we can't see him. Otherwise he is present here, he is present everywhere. No. Ashura, Imam Hussain, Hazrat Abbas. Don't we call him for help on Ashura? Ya Aba Abdullah help. On Ashura we don't say Ya Abbas help. They are supposed, Zahiran, they are supposed to die. But at the same time, that very moment they are helping us. And with Imam Zaman, it's always there. Imagine, one person, at one time, millions of people are calling, Ya Sahib al-Zaman adrikni, al-Ajal, al-Ajal, al-Ajal. He's answering everywhere. America, China, India, Pakistan, everywhere. Answers are there. I am there. That is the representative of Allah. That is the one who is from the side of Allah, who is immaculate, who is sinless, who is masoom. Allah has given. We don't say they are like that. Allah has made them like this. Why Allah has made them? Why not you and me? Why not other prophets? تلك الرسل فضلنا بعضهم على بعض منهم من كلم الله ورفع بعضهم درجات. All these are prophets. Some are important, some are not. Some have got bigger darja, some has got a smaller one. All this is what? Because of the capacity in them. You are that because of your capacity. I am like this because of my capacity. Imams, mutlaqan, they are the representative of Allah. And therefore, especially with Imam Zaman, there are certain specialities which Imam Zamana has. You say, why? Why? Because the other Imams could be seen by the generations of those times. Whereas we believe in him in a ghaib. So the reward we get is also great. You call him, I challenge you on the member and a soul. You call and see the result. Provided you call for haq. If you call and say I want for a batil means you will be punished, not rewarded. Understand? There was one in the time of Bani Abbas, one Khalifa, one king. Poor one mullah was living. He was an Amin. One boy went and asked him, I want to marry one girl. Give me some taviz. Those days, simple fellows, they gave it off. This blighter, he went near the palace and he called the daughter of the king. Now, don't you all try and do it because you can't do it. And that girl came. He used to sit and talk and send her away. Finally, the people of the court palace saw this. Then they went and reported to the king. King said, impossible. They said, you come and have a look. The king is the king. He came down, he came to this youth, he patted him, no anger. He didn't say, I'm going to kill you now and all that. No anger, nothing. He patted him, brought him to the palace. He said, how do you call? This fellow thought king is happy with him, and he revealed, this is what I need. Who gave you this? This person. To this boy, he said nothing. He called that person the Amil, got him killed. He said, you know this boy is simple, he does not know anything. He's a youth, he wanted this girl. I won't blame him. You knowing the responsibilities which exist with such things, you give it to anyone, Tom, Dick and Harry. You ordered to kill this fellow. It is as dangerous as that. So the easiest way is, and the only way is, call your imams. And that which is good for you, the imams will help. That which is bad for you, they will be quiet. And when the answer is not given, understand that it is for your own benefit. Imams are the ones who gives. The meaning of khums is what? You give, your money becomes clear. But when you give, you feel the pinch, 20% you are going to give. But once you are with yaqeen, my imam will not take this away, then comes the reward many times. Till then, your heart, 20%, 20% you start. So my friends, Al-Bayt Maslak, the deen is based on Iman, and above, see, first Islam, then Iman, then Yaqeen. Top thing is Yaqeen. After that, the others also stages are there. But we can't come to Yaqeen, we will go to other stages. So with this, come to Karbala. The children of Ashab, leave alone the children of Bani Hashim, their backgrounds are different. They are from the family of the Prophet, Ashab. Even they had yaqeen that after Abbas's death, no one asked for water. There were, I think, 48 children. No one asked for water when Abbas, Alam came without Abbas. No, these Ashab children, how much of yaqeen they must be having? No one said, we want to go away. The wives of the Ashab, they were not from Bani Hashim. They stuck with Zainab and Kulsum. They did not complain. Had we been there, we would have complained. So, all these things will teach you about yaqeen. And my brothers and sisters, there came a time when Hussein was no more. His head was raised, and from Karbala to Kufa, and Kufa to Sham, the Ahl Bayt, with the fourth Imam, with the chain around him, heavy that he could not even lift his neck, were proceeding. Now at one position in Kufa, as the captives' caravan was proceeding, there was a big gate of entrance near Kufa. And these bibis who were Asir, and especially Bibi Zainab was on the camel, as she was proceeding, came a voice. Assalamu alayki, ya bint Rasulullah. Assalamu alayki, ya bint Fatimat al-Zahra. Assalamu alayki, ya Ukht al-Hasan wal-Husayn. Zainab looked at the left, looked at the right. At this point of time, who is there to call her and say salam? Then a voice came. The head of the Hussein was coming towards that door, and the voice came. Assalamu alayka, ya Aba Abdullah. Assalamu alayka, ya Aba Abdullah. Zainab could not understand. Asked, oh my beta Sajjad, oh my son Sajjad, who is wishing us at this time? And Imam said, oh my Aunt Zainab, look at the head in the front. And whose head was that? It was of Muslim ibn Aqil. It was the Muslim ibn Aqil, who was the ambassador of Hussein, who was killed by Ibn Ziyad, and there his head was hanging. And as that head saw, he is the first shaheed of Karbala, Muslim ibn Aqil. And then as the head was hanging, and when the BBs came, this head, as a mark of respect, started saying, Assalamu alayki ya bint Rasulillah, Assalamu alayki ya Zainab al-Kubra, Assalamu alayki ya Aba Abdullah, all this. And finally, when Muslim's daughter, her name was Ruqya, was sitting in the mother's lap, as she came, she saw the head of the father. Immediately she lost herself and said, oh Baba, where were you in Karbala? Baba, you were not with us, you had passed away. Baba, what happened to us in Karbala? Uncle Hussein is no more, Uncle Abbas is no more, Ali Akbar is no more, all of them are martyred. Oh Baba, come and see what has happened to us. Auntie Zainab, she is in chains. Auntie Kulsum, she is in chains. Baba, even Sakina was not spared. She was beaten up by Shimmer. Baba, please come and take your daughter away. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Oh Allah, in the name of Ahlul Bayt, accept this majlis of ours. Keep us in the path of Ahlul Bayt and take us as the soldiers of Imam al-Zaman.